Yo, what's up, guys? James Carter TV, and it's time for my NFL Week 13 picks and predictions. Now, last week I went 9-4-1. Ugh, that ugly tie just frustrates me. Should have went 10-4 if the damn Packers could have got it done. They didn't, which is whatever. This week is Thanksgiving. We got 3 games on Thursday. That's what I'm looking forward to. That's what I like doing. I like eating my turkey, and I like watching football. That's what I like to do. I'm pretty sure a lot of you like to do the same thing. Now, again, if you're in a hurry, make sure to click down in the description box, because all my picks are down there each and every week, except for last week. I was too late. This week I already have them ready, so go down there. My picks will be down there. If you're new to my channel, make sure to click right there to subscribe for more videos. And with that said, let's get into it. Now, the Thursday games, the Thanksgiving games, we start off with the earliest game, a clash between NFC North opponents, the Green Bay Packers, visiting the Detroit Lions. Now, the Lions, last time they faced the Packers, really didn't do anything on offense. I mean, they put up 9 points. And whether they have Aaron Rodgers or not, the Packers I'm talking about, 9 points is pathetic. And that kind of worries me. I'm like, why couldn't they score? Sometimes they can't score. Oh, yeah, Calvin Johnson was injured. So that's why I was like, wait a minute. Oh, yeah, that's why. He's healthy. And that's all I need to know. The Packers are going to win. Not the Packers are going to win. The Lions are going to win this game just because they have Calvin Johnson. Just because this time he's playing and he himself will torch up this Green Bay defense. I'm sorry, Packers fans, but your defense is not good. And I picked you guys to go to the Super Bowl, and you're disappointing me, and I'm over that. I'm past the Packers. I'm picking the Lions to win this game. Although I'm not ruling out the Packers to win the division. But they have to win out as soon as they get Rodgers back. After this week, they have to win out. No margin of error. I'm not sure if they can do that, but we're going too far ahead. For this game, I'm picking the Lions. Now, next Thanksgiving game is the Thanksgiving game I'm most worried about. I'm not even worried about the Sunday night game. I know who I'm picking, and I'm pretty certain on that pick. But I'm worried about this game, and it's the Cowboys hosting the Raiders. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm picking the Dallas Cowboys to win this game, but the Oakland Raiders could easily upset here because the Cowboys, sometimes they just don't show up, and it happens on Thanksgiving a lot. They lost last year against the Redskins. They almost lost to the Dolphins 2 years ago, and it worries me because those two teams weren't really that good, and the Redskins ended up being a playoff team, but they would have been a playoff team if the Cowboys would have just got it done on a Thanksgiving. So I'm worried, but I'm going to stick with the Cowboys. Hopefully they prove me wrong. However, if you're a spread picker, if you love betting on the spread is 9.5 for Dallas, and that's ridiculous. It's preposterous. The Raiders will cover that spread. I encourage all of you to go after that, and because I'm talking about the Cowboys possibly losing this game. 9.5, yeah, the Raiders are going to cover that. Now let's get into the Thursday-Sunday night game because it's a mixture of the two. It's on NBC. We have Al Michaels and Chris Collinsworth on commentary, so I don't know what's called between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Baltimore Ravens. Now, at first I was a little worried. I'm like, well, who's going to win this game? But then I remember something. I'm like, wait a minute. The Ravens are great at home. Right now, I believe they're 4-1 at home, and the only team they lost to is the Aaron Rodgers-led Green Bay Packers, and they lost to them by 2 points. So with all that in mind, I have to pick the Baltimore Ravens at home. They beat the Bengals at home. They beat the Browns at home, which really isn't a big accomplishment. They beat some other teams at home. So I feel comfortable with the Ravens at home, picking them to win at home. So since they're at home, I'm picking the Ravens to beat the Steelers. They're going to split. I mean, I can't see the Steelers sweeping the Baltimore Ravens. It's usually a split between these two. I say it's a split. I'm picking the Baltimore Ravens to win this game. Now we're going to get into the Sunday games. We're going to start off with the Tennessee Titans, my Tennessee Titans, going to Indianapolis, facing the Indianapolis Colts. Now, as of this moment, and this is Wednesday, November, what is the date? 27th. As of this day, as of this moment, T.Y. Hilton is not looking good if he's going to play. And the number 1 and number 2 corners for Indianapolis, Vontae Davis and Greg Toller, is not looking good for them either. Now, with those injuries, and with the fact that I know that my Tennessee Titans want revenge after what happened on Thursday night a couple weeks ago, I got to pick the Titans to win this game. I got to pick the Titans to win this game. Too many injuries for the Colts. Right now, they stink. I told you people, this very last video last week, I said the Colts stink, and I got yelled at. But guess what? When you lose 40-11, you stink. Guess what? They stink. Only question is, can they hold off the Tennessee Titans for now? I say no. I'm picking the Tennessee Titans to win on the road. Next team, we have the Jacksonville Jaguars at the Cleveland Browns. A lot of people picking the Jaguars, and I guess it's deservedly so. They've won 2 out of the last 3 games, but I'm not buying it. I'm picking the Cleveland Browns to win this one. I mean, if the Browns at home can beat the Ravens, can challenge the Lions, can challenge I don't know, they didn't really challenge the Steelers. I think I feel comfortable picking the Cleveland Browns. I'm going to stick with the Cleveland Browns. Now, next game, I'm really going to get shot at for this one. Tampa Bay Buccaneers at Carolina Panthers. Last week, I was considering taking the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to beat the Lions. I really was. I'm not lying to you. I really was. I picked the Bucs to win so many games this season because I know that they have talent. And I'm going to do it again. I'm picking the Bucs to beat the Panthers. I think the Panthers are already peaking. They're looking past this game. They're peaking at their Sunday night game between the New Orleans Saints. And while they're peaking, they're going to take their eyes off the prize and they're going to lose to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I'm going with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to win in Carolina. Huge upset pick for me. We have the Chicago Bears at the Minnesota Vikings. And now, earlier this season, with Jay Cutler, the Bears barely beat the Minnesota Vikings, and that was in Chicago. Now they're back in Minnesota. The Vikings are playing okay. Christian Potter's playing well enough. I'm picking the Vikings to win this one. I'm picking Adrian Peterson to win this one. Next game, we have the, what is that? The New England Patriots at the Houston Texans. Patriots. I mean, when this schedule was released in the beginning, we're saying, wow, what a game. Now we're saying, wow, what a blowout. I'm going with the Patriots. Next game, we have the Arizona Cardinals at the Philadelphia Eagles. Now, every time I look at an Eagles home game, I say, well, who cares? Because who cares if it's at home? They're the worst home team in the NFL. The Buccaneers are better than them, except for the Jaguars. The Jaguars suck on the road. They haven't won a game, or at home. The Jaguars haven't won a game at home. But besides that, the Eagles are the worst home team in the NFL. So I have to pick the Cardinals. I have to. I think that the Cardinals' run defense is going to slow down, maybe even shut down the Eagles' running offense. And then it's going to lead Nick Foles to finally get some turnovers against Patrick Peterson, against Tyrann Mathieu. And with all that said, I got to go with the Cardinals to win on the road. Next game, we have the Miami Dolphins at the New York Jets. A lot of people are off the Jets. Why? I really don't know. Because guess what? The Jets suck on the road. Boom. Who would have thought? I mean, who would have thought it? The Jets suck on the road. But guess what? They're back at home. They're hosting the Miami Dolphins. Rex Ryan. Trust me, every time it looks gloomy for the Jets. Like, remember when we said, oh my God, New Orleans is coming to town? The Jets are screwed. They won that game. So if the Jets can beat the Saints at home, I think they can beat the Dolphins at home. I'm going with the New York Jets. Next game, we have the Atlanta Falcons at the Buffalo Bills in Toronto, Rogers Center. And that's all I need to hear. Because I think Bills fans, and I don't even know if I can call them Bills fans, but they're going to be rowdy. They're going to be hella rowdy. And the Falcons, I can't trust them. I got to go with the Buffalo Bills to win this one. I got to go with EJ Mayo to win this one. If only they would have beat the Pittsburgh Steelers a couple weeks ago. Because I'm telling you, this team has the schedule to make a playoff push, but too many losses. 7 losses right now, too many. Can't go with the Bills to make the playoffs right now. Alright, next game we have the St. Louis Rams at the San Francisco 49ers. Now there's some upset ability here, but I'm going to stick with the 49ers to win this one. Just based upon the fact that last time these people faced, the 49ers kicked their ass. And that was with Sam Bradford. So I got to go with the 49ers. I mean, the Rams, they look very good. They've blown people out for the past 2 weeks, but you blew out the Colts and you blew out the Bears. You're facing the 49ers now. The 49ers, you're going to San Francisco. And I don't see San Francisco keep losing these home games. I mean, remember, they lost to the Colts at home. They lost to the Idiots at home. Who was that? The Carolina Panthers. Are they really going to lose all these games at home? I say no. I'm picking the San Francisco 49ers to win this one. Next game, we have the Cincinnati Bengals going to San Diego, facing the San Diego Chargers. Now, luckily Vegas has it right, and they have the Chargers being favored here because they're going to win the game. Because the Bengals are not good on the road. Because the Chargers keep trapping people at home. And I love that. I love that. So with all that said, I'm going with the San Diego Chargers to win at home. Beat the Cincinnati Bengals, who are not a good road team. Baltimore Ravens. Why am I saying? I'm like so drunk right now. Denver Broncos facing the Kansas City Chiefs next. Going to Kansas City. Gotta go with the Broncos. I mean, the Kansas City Chiefs, Let's be honest. They have not looked impressive at all. Remember that tough, big defense? Wow, look at the defense. Well, they were good last week. They were quite awful. Allowed 41 points to Phillip Rivers in your house. Now they're back in their house, and the Peyton Manning's mad because once again he lost to Tom Brady. So now that Peyton Manning's mad, he's going 2 Arrowhead. I don't care because that home field advantage is an illusion because Phillip Rivers went in there and he dominated. Why can't Peyton Manning? I'm picking the Broncos to win in Kansas City. We have the Sunday night game, which should have been flexed. New York Giants at Washington Redskins. This game should have been flexed. Now, I understand the Broncos and Chiefs couldn't be put in this spot, and that's fine. But hell, you could have put Bengals, Chargers. That's playoff implication. Could have put Cardinals, Eagles. That's playoff implication. There are no playoff implications in this Sunday night football game. I have to imagine in my head that I'm back in 2012 just for me to enjoy this game on Sunday night instead of doing something that I probably should be doing, like watching, not watching Hostages, what shows are watching Once Upon a Time of Revenge on ABC. I mean, that's what I should be doing instead of watching this game. I'll still watch the game. And I'm picking the Giants to win the game because RG3 stinks, and it's unfortunate, but this guy keeps throwing. I don't know what he's throwing. I don't know what he's doing. He wants to get hurt. He said he's not going to run around. Well, he's running around and he's not sliding. And he looks like an idiot. I can't trust the Redskins. Even at home, I'm going with the New York Giants. Well, I kind of can because remember they did beat the San Diego Chargers. That kind of worries me. But you know what? I'm sticking with the New York Giants for now. Could change it. And next we have the New Orleans Saints facing the Seattle Seahawks. And this is big to me. I gotta sell you on this pitch because a lot of you are gonna be questioning me after my mental status after this pick. I pick the New Orleans Saints. I'm picking the New Orleans Saints to win this game in Seattle. The first game Seattle has lost in Seattle for like the past 2-3 years, and I'm saying yes because you know what? Brandon Browner, number 2 corner for the Seattle Seahawks, kaput. He's been suspended for a year. Walter Thurman, number 3 quarterback for the Seattle Seahawks, he's gone. Now they did it for 4 games. Now they added Parrish Cox. They thought they were going to plug him in, but as of today, he's been cut. So they have huge secondary problems. And Richard Sherman isn't enough because Richard Sherman cannot be matched up with Jimmy Graham. Jimmy Graham's huge. He's huge. How can Richard Sherman cover Jimmy Graham? He can cover Marcus Colston. I believe that. But Jimmy Graham, no. So whether it's Colston or whether it's Graham, one of these guys, whoever Sherman does not cover, is going to have a big game, a huge game. And Earl Thomas is a Pro Bowl safety. I'm not denying that. But he can't cover like this. Like cover these guys. Wow. Okay, so I gotta go. And also there's Kenny Stills, Nick Toon on the Saints. Too many weapons for the Saints against 2 less weapons for the Seattle Seahawks. I'm going with the New Orleans Saints. I also like the fact that Sean Payton has been given extra days because remember, they played on Thursday last week. So he's been preparing for not 10, but 11 games because this is a Monday night game. So 11 games for Sean Payton to prepare. I love that. For Rob Ryan to prepare. I love that. I'm going with the New Orleans Saints to beat the Seattle Seahawks. And with that said, it's over. Those are my NFL Week 13 predictions. Now, I know I'm a little crazy, but I love these picks. I really love these picks. I really think I'm going to get a lot of these picks right. What do you think? Comment down below. What are your picks? I want to hear from you. What are your thoughts? I want to hear from you. Comment down below. And with that said, James Carter TV, I'm out. Peace.